And his opponent across the ring is the defending champion, fighting out of the blue corner. Wearing purple trunks with white and gold trim, hailing from Ohio. He is undefeated in his campaign in the ring with a record of 20 wins, no losses, 14 wins coming by way of knockout. Please welcome the undefeated Junior the Truth.
Yeah. Shout out to the LDBC, Lions Den Box community. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Y'all done forgot all about me. Shout out to the LDBC, Lions Den Box community. Yeah. Time the video, you clicked on it, you know why you're here. Let's get to it. You know why you're here. Shout out to the LDBC, Lions Den Box community. What's up with it, family? Man, I see it's 5 of y'all in here. Y'all ain't really talking. Y'all haven't said anything, but hit the like button. Shout out to the LDBC, Lions Den Box community. LDBC, Lions Den Box community. Yeah. Shout out to the LDBC, Lions Den Box community. Man, y'all must have forgot, man. Man, y'all must have forgot, man. What's up with it, family? What's the damn deal, man? This is Junior the Truth, and this is indeed the Truth on Boxing, man. Salute to the family. Thank you all so much, man, for taking the time to tune in. Really, truly, genuinely appreciate it. Shout out to the LDBC, Lions Den Boxing community, man. Salute to the Punch Junkie family. Shout out to everybody, man. Everybody that is a part and affiliated, man, with the family, Mi La Familia, man. I am indeed Junior the Truth. You can follow me everywhere via social media. I can be found with the handle Junior the Truth. That's JUNIORTHETRUTH. And that's over all the social media platforms. You can also pull up to thepunchjunkie.com. Man, you know what it is. With me, you know what else I do. You can come over to the Junior the Truth YouTube channel, man. I can't even explain it, man. That is the headquarters. That is the appetite for your self-mastery content, man. Come on over to Junior the Truth, man, on the YouTube, or you can come over to JuniorTheTruth.com. That is indeed the hub, man. But salute to the family. Thank y'all so much. Really, truly, genuinely appreciate you all, man. So I'm trying to figure something out, man. I'm trying to figure something out. And so what I'm trying to figure out is, hey, man, so, you know, in the midst of all of this that's going on with, let me go over here and hit these respective like buttons myself and make sure I got all of that handled. in the midst of everything that's going on in the modern boxing news, there's there's a lot of people that are, there's a lot of disdain for, of course, for Devin the Dream Haney. We've become accustomed to that. There's this vilification of what's my dude's name? What's my dude's name? What is my dude's name? Keyshawn Davis, or I was talking about Shakur. There's a disdain for Shakur Stevenson with his fight coming up against Teofimo Lopez. There's a disdain for Keyshawn Davis. Just a lot of people just getting a lot of hate and a lot of Wilder's. They just announced that Wilder will be returning versus Derek Chisora, I think in April. You know what I mean? So there's people already talking about that. It's just a lot of disdain for a lot of people. And meanwhile, there's little to no conversation about this joker here, Ryan Garcia, aka everything that's wrong. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, as a boxing fan, Ryan Garcia, who does have an upcoming title fight versus Mario Barrios on February 26th. He is fighting Mario Barrios for the WBC World Welterweight title. And that is coming off of a loss in May to Rolly Romero. He lost that fight, got dropped actually. I think I don't remember what round it was, but got dropped and had a convincing loss against Rolando Romero. So coming off of that loss, he is coming in to a fight for Mario Barrios' WBC World Welterweight title. And I don't think that people are up in arms enough about it, man, if I'm being honest. You know what I'm saying? If I'm being honest, I don't think people are up in arms enough about it. And this is one of the things that I've just kind of been laying low, laying in the cut, doing what I've been doing with regard to building up self-mastery content, you know what I'm saying? Publishing the book and the planner, getting things in order. But I've been watching because I'm always watching. I still follow the sport. I am very much still engulfed in the sport. We do still have the Punch Junkie magazine. We do still have the Punch Junkie website, so on and so forth. So I've just been watching, man. And there's not enough smoke for this conversation, man. Not enough smoke for this conversation. And Ryan Garcia represents everything that is wrong with the sport of boxing. Absolutely everything that is wrong with the sport of boxing as it relates to just the scandal, or scandals, should I say, the PEDs, the hateful racist comments, the mental health breaks and fight withdrawals, the erratic social media behavior, the legal issues out of the ring. You understand what I'm saying? The legal issues outside of the ring, outside of the sport of boxing. Ryan Garcia represents everything that is wrong in the sport of boxing, and you all have the nerve to come out and want to demean and talk negatively constantly about other fighters. You understand what I'm saying? Other fighters like Tank Davis, once again, Shakur, Dev Haney, Deontay Wilder, all of these fighters that you want to talk negatively about, and nobody has any heat. Like, you have zero heat for Ryan Garcia. Zero heat for him. Zero heat. Ryan Garcia represents everything that is wrong in the sport of boxing, man. You got to go bicker with somebody else. If you took all of the bad stuff, the worst shit that is involved with the sport of boxing, you take it all up and bundle it up and make one big old gumbo pot of it. You feel me? And then you put that pot, or you dip the serving out of that pot, put it in a bowl. That would be Ryan Garcia. That would be Ryan Garcia. And it's crazy, man, that Like, I guess I could work my way backwards. The mere fact that he is, do you realize, let me work my way from back to, from forth to back, forward, back, from present, work my way backwards. You understand what I'm saying? So Ryan Garcia is currently training for a fight versus Mario Barrios, and it is for the WBC title. Not sure if the WBC, who is complicit with Ryan Garcia and with this fallacy of Ryan Garcia's boxing career. You understand what I'm saying? Salute to the brother Mahari Nation Sports Podcast in the building. What's up with it, bro? So he is absolutely the WBC is absolutely 100% complicit with Ryan Garcia. You feel me? Yes, indeed. Boxing. Salute to my sis in the building. What's up with you, love? I miss you. I started to call you. The other day. Was it the other day? I can't remember what day it was. Last week I started to call you. And then I got sidetracked. I gotta call you. What's up with you, sister? I hope all is well with you and your family. But the WBC, once again, is complicit. You know what I'm saying? The WBC is complicit. Now that we got that out the way and we got an understanding, the WBC is complicit. You feel me? But he is fighting for the WBC title versus Mario Barrios, right? In a fight in which he is coming off of a loss from last year. That was, I believe, that was from some piece of the WBA title, if I'm not mistaken, against Rolly Romero. I think that's the WBA, some piece of the WBA title, if I'm not mistaken. I could be, though. Don't quote me on that. Never avenged the loss versus Rolly Romero. You understand what I'm saying? Never. Thank you, Shua. I see you. I see you. Yes, indeed, boxing. Pulling double duty. Thank you so much. Never was able to get in there versus run it back versus Devin Haney with all the controversy around that fight. Which, by the way, I hope I never see again. I do not want to see Devin Haney fight Ryan Garcia. I don't want to see Ryan Garcia in the sport of boxing. Just so that we clear, I feel that Ryan Garcia has been afforded a myriad of privileges within the sport of boxing, which he has abused, and I feel like he's taken those privileges and he's taken the support of the fans, and he's taken these opportunities and he's literally wiped his ass with them, in my opinion. And so I don't want to see him with these privileges, and I don't want to see him in the sport of boxing. I don't want to see him as a world champion, because I feel like he has not earned the right to be a world champion. He has not earned varying levels of consideration within the sport. So now he is in a fight, though, versus Mario Barrios, right? In a fight in which the WBC literally just came out and made an announcement about, you guessed it, Osterine. And according to the WBC, they are, if I'm not mistaken, hold on, let me do something. So, the WBC has made, I won't say they've raised the levels, but they are agreeing to handle the fighters who test positive for Osterine. They're handling them differently on a case-by-case basis. You know what I'm saying? And in some levels, in some ways, allowing those fights to proceed if the levels are below thresholds that are set by, you know what I'm saying, by the athletic commissions. Okay. So we've seen boxers like Subriel Matias who tested positive, and he still went out and got his ass knocked out last week. You know what I'm saying? Ryan Garcia is coming out. You feel me? He has had adverse findings with regard to Osterine. He is still going to be allowed to proceed and fight. And it is just amazing. Like, I am amazed at how this information plays out in real time right in line with Ryan Garcia, who is training and in camp for a fight for the WBC world title. It's amazing to me. You understand what I'm saying? It's also amazing to me that the WBC, which is the home base for boxing, the clean boxing program, quote unquote, if you will, for the VADA, which is features VADA testing for the fighters. It is amazing that there's so much or there's a lack of clarity as it relates to drug testing for this fight. There's a lack of clarity with regard to stipulations around fighters who test positive. You feel me? For ostarine, which is a banned substance, you know what I mean? A banned SARM, you know what I mean? Within the sport of boxing, and it's amazing that fighters can test positive for banned substances within the clean boxing program and still be allowed to fight. So Ryan Garcia is proceeding with a fight in February, a world title fight versus Mario Barrios, a fight that he does not deserve. And there is a lack of clarity as it relates to the clean boxing program for this fight. Like, we gotta just call this what it is. This is funny business at its best. Like, this is funny business. And we're not talking about it. Like, we just kind of look at this stuff like, okay, you feel me? Oh, okay, it is what it is. Nobody's talking about it. Let's talk more about Tank Davis. All right, nobody's talking about this. Let's hate on Dev Haney some more. All right, nobody's talking about this. Let's pay attention to Shakur. Let's try to vilify Shakur some more. And it's so much that, like, I mean, when you talk about Ryan Garcia, he tested positive, you feel me, and received a 1-year suspension. You feel me, for testing positive in April 20th of 2024, and that was the fight versus Devin the Dream Haney, a fight that he initially won, but then it was ordered a no contest based on him testing positive for performance-enhancing drugs, and he served a suspension for 1 year. He was also had to forfeit his fight purse and was fined $10,000 with the suspension backdated. And he had to reapply for his license in April of 25. You feel me? There was also a whole bunch of monkey shit around that, in which, you know, Garcia was claimed to be clean and his team going back and forth about being clean, so on and so forth, just truly making a mockery of the sport. All the way up until recently having taken a lie detector test. A staged, performed a lie detector test. And you have people literally online taking this as complete validation and him proving his innocence as it relates to testing positive for performance-enhancing drugs versus Devin Haney. Like, this can't be, like, this is everything that is wrong with the sport of boxing. Everything that is wrong with the sport of boxing. And so then in mid 2024, you realize the middle of 2024, he was expelled from the WBC after a series of racist and hateful comments on social media, including racial slurs towards Black people and disparaging remarks about Muslims, which drew widespread condemnation all around the world. Mauricio Suleiman brought his ass out and said that the organization rejected discrimination and stated the concern that Garcia had declined offers to help for mental health and substance abuse. They suspended him. Suspended him. And then slid, salute to my brother Stay Ready Mac in the building. Forged Y2T, salute to my brother Stay Ready Mac, man, in the building. What's up with you, bro? I love you too. Then they reinstated him like quiet as a church mouse. They reinstated him, reopened the door to Ryan Garcia to fight for its titles, including a discussed bout with Mario Barrios, which is the bout that we actually get now, but they slid it right. He slid him on back in there in 2025. You understand what I'm saying? When he was supportedly suspended indefinitely, like there was no, indefinite. We didn't know when he was coming back, so on and so forth. They didn't put nothing, no time on it. Only when we can get him in and get him in for a title fight. Everything that's wrong with the sport of boxing, man. Everything that's wrong with the sport of boxing. Everything. Ryan Garcia has never been a world champion. Do you know that? He has never been a world champion. Do you understand? He has this social media clout based on a following that has not matriculated to pay-per-view buys. You thought it was a definite year. I thought it was indefinite when they subscribed. I know the suspension for the PEDs was a year, but when Mauricio Suleiman and they suspended him for his for his racist comments, I thought that was indefinite. I'm not sure. I can go back and do research, but I'm pretty sure I thought that was a definite. I don't think they put a definite on it. They might have put a definite on it. It might have been a year. Yeah, it might have been a year. Now I know the suspension for the from the athletic commissions, from the New York State Athletic Commission, that was a year, and his win was overturned to a no contest. Like I got that one. Yeah, I knew that one. Yeah. But nobody trusts Suleiman. You can't trust Suleiman. You can't trust the WBC. You can't trust because the fact of the matter is, and you gotta call a spade, right? Because the fact is, right now it's Ostarine. Before it was Ostarine, y'all remember what it was? It was Computerol. And they changed the levels of Computerol that a fighter could have and still be considered eligible to compete for the WBC titles. And that was because Canelo Alvarez tested positive for Computerol. Now, I'm not going to make this, I don't want this video to be about Canelo Alvarez because this is solely about Ryan Garcia and how he is everything that's wrong with the sport of boxing. Everything. Everything that's wrong with the sport of boxing, man. Everything. And now, all of a sudden, like I said, he gets expelled from the WBC, and then all of a sudden he's back in contention. And then shortly after they reinstated him, which was quiet, nobody knew, because when they announced the Barrios fight, I said, "Wait a second, I thought the WBC suspended the motherfucker. Like I thought he was suspended. I didn't even realize he was back reinstated by the WBC. You feel me? I didn't realize he was even back reinstated by the WBC, but he got reinstated quietly. Then they rolled out the Barrios fight. Then all of a sudden they start saying that we're going to handle these cases of Ostarine on a case-by-case basis. You feel me? Yeah. In 2021, y'all forgot this. He withdrew from a scheduled fight versus Javier Fortuna, citing that he needed to address his mental health. Yeah. And also in the same year, he pulled out of a bout versus Jojo Diaz Jr. due to a hand surgery, creating questions about his career momentum and readiness. Yeah, he was pulling out like a champion in 2021. Yeah. Pull out game in full effect. Everything that's wrong with the sport of boxing. We vilify fighters. We fry fighters for pulling out of events. We fry them. We fried them. Ryan Garcia has spoken publicly about depression, about his emotional struggles. He talked about, you know what I mean, his issues with the media framing his career. Man, it's just, he's a lot, man. I'm talking about a lot of issues. And he was just an unstable creature. And I refer to Ryan Garcia as a train wreck. Like Ryan Garcia is boxing's train wreck. Like he is a train wreck, just waiting. You feel me? Just waiting. He's had the emotional, erratic social media behavior We talk about these fighters and all their activity on social media and the stuff that they do on social media. Ryan Garcia has had erratic social media behavior. You feel me? Leading up to the Dev Haney fight. And this is why I thought the Dev Haney fight wasn't gonna happen, because his social media output turned increasingly erratic. He had disturbance posts where he claimed to be dead. You feel me? He talked about his alleged childhood sexual abuse. You feel me? He said he had proofs of aliens and described being abducted and forced to watch I don't want to say that. I'll say watched SA in a ritual. You know what I'm saying? In a supposed ritual. And that's when he was talking about the Bohemian Grove and all that mess he was talking about. And nobody said nothing. You feel me? Nobody said nothing. This is stuff that they will lock you. If I go outside and start talking like that in Walmart, they're gonna lock me up. You feel me? They're gonna lock me. Yes, indeed, boxing. If I go outside and go to Walmart and start talking like this at Walmart, they're gonna lock me up. They're gonna lock my big ass up. But not this dude. They still allow him to fight. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. The New York State Athletic Commission, they had tried to get a mental evaluation on Buddy. You know what I'm saying? Before approving his license to fight Haney. And then Garcia, he publicly threatened to sue the commission. And that his post was protected by free speech and not grounds to question his mental health, his mental fitness. And he got that off. Yeah, got that off. And also he started making claims online about drug abuse. He was saying that that he used substances like weed, he used mushrooms. You feel me? And that stuff fed people's concerns about his mental wellness. Talib Cunningham, what's up with you, homie? D-Man Jr., what's up with it? Yeah, man, dude was like in a bad way. Bad way. And you can't forget the 2024 incidents where he was arrested and he was later charged with quote unquote misdemeanor vandalism for allegedly damaging a room and a hallway at the Waldorf Hotel in Beverly Hills. Yeah. And his lawyer his lawyer was able to link his behavior to news that his mother's health and also they reiterated his mental health struggles, because they reported that the man's mother had cancer. Yeah. And he spazzed out. And there's so much other stuff that I don't, I'm gonna stay away from the issues with him and his woman and the mother of his children or his child, and the acting out and the alleged stuff that went on with that. You feel me? I'm gonna leave that alone. D-Man Jr. said, I bet nothing wrong with her. You said it, what you said. Yeah, I'm going away from that. Ryan Garcia is a basket case. He is a basket case. He is a fighter that has been hey, Tay Brown, what's up with you? He has been a fictitious character that has been cooked up by Golden Boy Promotions. They had absolutely no idea how to market him, how to present him. That's why they tried the Golden Boy look with him. They tried to make him little Oscar. They tried a whole lot of stuff with Ryan Garcia, but it just ain't in him. It's not in him. You feel me? It's not in him. And that's why all these other fighters have been world champions. He has not been a world champion. You feel me? And what you've done is you've created a monster, because now he believes that he's somebody he's not. You feel me? He believes that he's somebody he's not. He's not the same level as these other fighters. He's not the same level as Devin Haney. He's not the same level as Shakur Stevenson. Hell, he's not on the same level as Keyshawn Davis as far as boxing is concerned. These dudes are all world champions, unified. Devin Haney was undisputed at lightweight. You feel me? Devin Haney was undisputed at lightweight. Ryan Garcia is not one of them. He is not one of them. He is a basket case and a drug cheat, and he is a fighter that has gotten merit, has gotten stuff not on his own merit. Hence, him going in to fight for the WBC welterweight title versus Mario Barrios, coming directly off of a loss that he didn't avenge versus Rolly Romero. What are we doing here in the sport of boxing? Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? That's alarming. Like, that's not alarming to anybody. Like, that's not alarming that he can go in and he can fight and lose to Rolly Romero, a fighter that nobody takes serious, and then he can come off of that loss, not avenge that loss, and go right into a welterweight title fight, right into a title, the WBC title fight. Like, that should be alarming. That should be alarming. And I'm, you know, I always do this all the time, but I'm always looking at this and I'm like, hey, cuz, like, you fighters that are in these respective divisions, like, what are y'all doing? Like, what are y'all doing, cuz? Like, what are y'all, what in the world is going on? Like, you top fighters that are in the WBC, what are y'all doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Hell, the WBC still got Conor being ranked as number one, and he ain't fought at 147 in about 3 years. They got Manny Pacquiao ranked number 3. Ryan Garcia is ranked number 4 and getting a title shot. Like, what? Coming off of a loss. What are we doing? What are we doing, man? What's up with all these other fighters who are in here and haven't gotten a shot? Like, what are y'all doing? Man, I would not be paying sanctioning fees for this shit, bro. I would not be paying sanctioning fees. Yeah. And that's a fact. Yes, indeed, boxing. They tried to give him the WBA title in the Final Fury, but he lost. Yeah. That's a fact. Trying to make this dude a king like he's the king of nothing. He's not done anything in the sport of boxing, respectively. The only thing that he did was the sales, pay-per-view sales, and ticket sales for the fight versus Tank Davis, and that was the fight versus Tank Davis. That was a combination of the drawing power. That's it. None of that stuff is matriculated over to anything. Meanwhile, the other fighters are building this stuff up brick by brick out of the mud, man. Ryan Garcia is a farce, man, and it is a very unfortunate situation, and it's also an unfortunate situation that nobody talks about it, man. And everybody just kind of is just cool with it. And there's a lot of things that are going on that don't line up with what's best for the sport of boxing. A la this whole Osterine bit. You understand what I'm saying? Should have zero traces of any banned substance in your body, and that's a problem. And just like that, I'm done talking about it. Salute to y'all, man. Thank y'all so much for taking time to tune in, family. Really, truly, genuinely appreciate y'all. This is Junior Truth signing off, man. Y'all be sure to hit the like button, man. I might come back and talk boxing some more. If you do want to support the stream, man, hit the like button. You can also go over to the Punch Junkie on Cash App, man. Money, whatever, the Amsterdam, the Punch Junkie. But all in all, man, salute to y'all. Hit the like button. Really, truly, genuinely appreciate y'all. Y'all come over and catch me weekdays at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, man, for the Black Coffee Club live over on the Junior the Truth channel. This is Junior Truth signing off, man. I'm a high-born player, man. If you don't know anything else about me at the end of the day, hey, Thrive and Glow with Joe. Salute to you, sis. I got to keep pushing, baby.